Hello, it's me. It's day 3 again. I forgot to post the day 2 video, the one right before I went and beat up I beat up on so many people. I beat up on Cruz poor Cruz, the Cruz family. Oh boy. You think about it this way, Ted Cruz. It's better than being impaled, isn't it? I think I'd rather be ripped apart by horse than being impaled. So there's that. I mean, I think you actually lucked out, Ted. To be honest with you, your poor grandma and all though. Anyway, no, this is just an update. So I'm beginning to wonder if I'm manifesting things by what I say. And I said that from this point, or I said earlier that from this point things are going to get better, and sure enough, things got better. So there's that. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to push it though, but yeah, from this point forward, I truly believe things are going to get better, just better and better and better. Um, After I did the last update, since I came out of there, sure enough, free steak dinner. Free steak dinner. Well, kind of free, but strange. Like nice dinner, real nice dinner. I don't know, like a $50 dinner. Uh, just that's weird. It doesn't usually happen. Things worked out though, and it was like a normal night, Like when I'm out here, usually I'll go to the casino. You drop, $500-600 there. I'll go. I always climb the mountain. I love that mountain. It's my mountain. I always go to El Yunque. It's my holy mountain. Um, I always usually walk the strip, have fun, go stop at all of the nice restaurants and all that stuff. Usually I'm carting somebody around with me on an adventure. Usually that's kind of my used to be my MO. Hey, you want to go on an adventure? And sure enough, we're on an adventure. But alone, um, I mean, I realize that I can see a lot more when I'm not distracted, and I could learn a lot more when I'm not distracted. That's why I'm actually really excited about making the climb up this time without anybody else. I mean, though it's dangerous, it'll be dangerous without anybody else. It could be very dangerous actually without anybody else. Um, but I guess we'll see. Could be very dangerous. Yeah, it can be very dangerous on your own. But I've done it enough to be, to be like, okay, I'm going to go do it. And I'm a professional climber, so I'm not going to have any problems. Unfortunately, I don't have the equipment though, so I'll have to improvise. But I am a professional climber, so there's that. Literally trained in climbing and in climb and rappel, so I shouldn't have a problem. But I think I'm gonna, since I'm not driving up, I'm gonna be climbing up. I think I'm going, and the rough way. I think I'm gonna go tomorrow, early. That way I can, well, not early, but I'll start the climb tomorrow night and try and get up, as high as I can, and then hopefully finish getting up there by the 8th, which is what I said, 8th. Yeah, the 8th, August 8th. And I don't know what's gonna happen. Uh, Maybe tomorrow morning I'll try and do one more video, see if I can talk about the garden, just have a good talk about it with everybody, see if I can help these guys to manifest it. That's what I want. And the high maidens, they need need their domain to rule. And the princes and princesses of Judah, they need teachers, and they need their garden established properly. I'm gonna try and do it tomorrow if I can. I'm done with beating up on people. I don't want to beat up on anybody else anymore, except for the elect, maybe. I'm beating up on them a little bit, but that's tough love. I love them. I love them very much, so I beat up on them. Especially, I mean, the ones who need my attention the most are the ones who get my attention the most. So, for my lovely royal ambassador, I have no worries whatsoever. For my beautiful and righteous, the most righteous royal accountant, the Islamic Republic of Iran, I have no doubt. And neither, like I said, with my royal ambassador, the Nation of Islam, I have no doubt. It's my judges. It's turning watchmen into judges is extremely hard because they have no judicial knowledge. They have no learning in judicial procedure, and they have no learning in proper legal format. They don't even comprehend their social party rank. They don't read. They agreed and signed a covenant, but they never read it. And I comprehend it's not their fault. It's not their fault. I love them so much. And I really hope that the royal administration of judges in the future really does do what I said about running through and double checking everything just to make sure who I missed, if I missed anyone. And these commissions that I put together to review and double check what I couldn't check. You do see that, I hope everybody sees that I've been focused on the rebellious. I've been focusing my attention, my abilities, my capabilities, and my convergence on them. I got them locked. You know what I mean? I have them locked. They're not going anywhere out of my sight. But I can't let that go to focus on Watchmen. And, understand? So that's why I asked for that. You'll get what I'm saying later on when you comprehend what I'm saying, when you comprehend your full abilities of convergence, I guess is the best way to put it. I don't even know why I'm talking to you. This is going to be private. This is for Dad. This is an update for my father. Anyway, Dad, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm manifesting things. If I say it and it happens, I don't know. I don't believe so because, I did say everything was going to get better and better and better, and it is getting better and better and better. But, I also said, hey, this is going to happen. It's going to happen before the end of the night. It didn't happen. So, I don't think I actually locked it in, but I don't know. Am I manifesting this stuff, or is it just I have intuition and how do I put it? A foresense for these things of what's going to happen. I don't know. I can't comprehend how I say something and then it happens. And it just happens all the time. Well, I guess it's not midnight yet, technically. I guess it's something. Yeah, I guess. Oh, yeah, it's 8:55. Yeah, I got 3 hours left for what I said to happen. Let's see if it happens. I hope it does. That would be amazing. Anyway, I don't know if I'm manifesting this stuff where someone's listening to me and causing it to be manifest. I don't know if I'm being glorified. The craziest things have happened to me. I mean, the craziest things, and they're all documented too. Like, typing gibberish and having it pop up holy. It's like I'm holy. It's really, truly, I'm holy. I really am holy. It's so strange. It's so weird being I don't know if you're causing it or if I'm doing it on my own. I really truly don't know. I want to know that. There's so much I want to know. There's so much I want to know. You know, I spent most of this world, most of this time on this earth, this cycle, you know, having strange stuff happen and not comprehending why, not second guessing it, just going with it, you know? Why not? You know, if it's good, go with it. But at the same time, it's statistically impossible, the things that happen. Things that happen are statistically impossible. And I know statistics. I know statistics. These things shouldn't happen. It's so strange. But I don't know. I don't stress out about it. I never pushed anything too far. I did ask for that lottery ticket, which I didn't get. The lottery ticket would have helped me too, by the way. You know how much more potent I would be with, I don't know, a few $1,000,000. And by the way, because of this modification, when this first happened, all this stuff first happened, I had, I don't know, 400 grand in the bank and $1.2 million in stock. And stock, did you check? I really did. I had a stock channel with 17,000 subscribers on Weeble. And Robin Hood or whatever, what's that stock? Robin Hood, I was up to $1.2 million invested into Palantir. Before, I learned a lesson about how the stock market's automated, running on Wyckoff and accumulation. I have lost everything. Everything. I got a couple bucks, I don't know, $90 in my pocket. It's the strangest thing. Why? Why? Well, why is this happening? Why does it have to be this way? It's just predestined. These people are gonna treat me like shit. This is all gonna happen. I'm meant to have this happen. You want this to happen, Dad, so that the future can come the way that it's supposed to come? I have to be kicked in the face. I have to have my face pushed into the dirt, even though I say no and I'm tired of it. I refuse. I refuse. See, I refuse. I'll fucking kill all these people, Dad. All these unrighteous evil pieces of shit. If I could, Father, if I could, I'd probably wipe out about a third of this world. All of the unrighteous, all of the, not the unrighteous, all of the evil, all of those who lead others astray, all of the just ungodly. I want everyone who doesn't believe in God off of this planet. I'm not even joking. I don't want them. I don't want them. Now, I say that, but the truth is, I do want them, and I want them back next time. Here's the thing. If every single person, every single one, comes back and is in the trust again next cycle, we're going to have a situation where the watchers are not going to come down. The only reason that we exist is because of a collision of temporal pathways of the watchers who were supposed to watch and not interfere. They were supposed to keep separate temporal pathways, so that when Father called them and said, "Hey, you need to go and do this go down to the planet and do this," discreetly, they can go down and do that, and they'll change the future and only in our pathway and not theirs. But when they came down and they mixed together, they basically messed up one of the temporal pathways. And the Watcher's temporal pathway had to be reset. But our temporal pathway was altered. And what we see today, is caused by that mishap. So yeah, even the best, even
father, his plan was perfect. He was not wrong in any way, did nothing unrighteous. And he cleaned up the mess too. But that's the situation of this is all caused by rebellion. We're only here because of rebellion. But I tell you, I remember living other lives in my dreams. I have these dreams where I remember people's names, and I wake up and then I look for them, and they're still there. They're just not in the place they're supposed to be. So like some of us are still, a lot of us were here before, but there's a lot of us that weren't here before too, that were manifested of these new spirits of the Watchers, children, and also this corruption, this fulmination of anathema, and this want and desire to for hatred is caused by new spirits that haven't been properly tempered through the cycles. Okay, a spirit with only one cycle. You talk about abridged. There ain't no much more abridged you can be. You're just a raging fucking spirit. But spirits like me and that have been through the cycle, have taken the dip in the abyss over and over and over again, we don't need to charge up. We don't need to charge our abilities. My ability is built in when I'm born. Eventually, I'm going to figure out who I am. And I bet there's a lot of other people who are probably the same way. I haven't met them. I'd love to meet them. I've had a couple tell me that they say, yeah. I had one or two who say, yeah. But so what am I saying? I'm saying I comprehend, Dad, what happened. And I don't know if I'm supposed to be here or not, but I am. I don't know. I do know that my spirit is ancient. I do know that the things I said are true. I do feel the crystal and the energy in the planet. I really can tell where we are in our orbit. I could just feel it. And I really can sense things and connect with people. And I don't know what's going on, Dad. Is this normal and everybody else is not normal? Is that what this is? Why do I know what's in the darkness? Why do I know all of this stuff? It's impossible for a new spirit to know these things. So what I'd like to find out is what I really want to meet you. I want to know these things. I want to know what data you have. I want to know how many times I want to know how many times you have seen me appear in the cycles. My brother spirits of my soul. I want to know these things. I have so many questions. Also, about the ascension emanations. You know how I feel about them. I want to meet them. I want to create them and not get to meet them. How horrible is that? And if I do die here and resurrect next cycle, what are you going to do with me? What's going on? Am I still the king? When my right hand lifts up my sword, are they going to be total pieces of crap and try and steal everything from me at the first chance they get? Because, that would be horrible. I don't think they will. I think they're righteous. I think they're going to be amazing. I think they'll be perfect. And I love them. And I can feel them. I can feel them, Dad. I feel spirits calling out to me. Saying things to me. And I answer them. What is going on? I hear echoes. It's like I'm being echoed. And I'm being echoed into saying things. Even though I know I'm being echoed into saying them, I just go with the flow because it's always perfect. But, where am I going with this? I have so many questions, and only you can answer them. And that's my problem. I'm at the point where I can't learn anything else. Well, I probably can learn lots of things on my own, but, I don't have enough time for that. And I don't have enough patience for that, especially with everything that's going on with this wretchedness. I've tried my patience to the point where I'm so disgusted with this place. I would love to sit down and take those 7 mountains that you said of metals, and I would love to just make beautiful things, amazing things. Um, I want to design your sanctuary. It's so beautiful in my head, Dad. It's so beautiful. The upper I want to design the upper matrix sanctuary so that the next one, the bigger one, it's gonna be beautiful. Um, there's so much I want to do. I want to design framework and help to install the framework. I want to fly through space. I want to. I want to fly through space. I want to see the entire world, Dad. I want to see all of it. I want to see every animal that there is, and I want to see every plant and tree that there is, and I want to see all the worlds that you have, established. Um, I'm super intrigued about your temporal pathways and how deep and and how intricate your plan is. Me personally, I'd probably keep it simple with maybe 3 or 4 separate temporal pathways. But who knows? You might have 100 temporal pathways set up. You might have, 1,000 planets that are all flowing in succession, and we're just one on the list, and it's not. We might really be your footstool. Yeah, maybe we're just a footstool. Are you from this planet, Dad? There's so many questions I have. How old are you? How many cycles old are you? What's your favorite food? Tell me about all your adventures. What was your first love? Ooh. Were you ever married? What's your favorite food? I think I already said that. I don't know, just so many. Really, I'm sitting on the beach right now. I wish you were here. I'd sit and just talk to you about these things I have to say. And then, just hop back in your TARDIS and take off after you give me a hug. I'm not stressing out. I just want some questions answered. I need the most honest in the light vortex matrix to answer them for me. Because otherwise, I'm gonna, I'm gonna go in the ground never knowing. I think that's the worst death there is, not knowing. But I have the light of days, and I know I'll be back if you see so fit. But I don't know. This is what I value. This is gold. That's my gold. That's gold to me. That's not just gold. That's gold. That's a gift from God. So, do I want a never-ending planet that continues forever and ever and ever? I don't know. I don't know the fullness of the situation yet. I don't know. It sounds nice, right? I think everybody else probably wouldn't mind being the SES2EK trust, right? But I don't know. I don't know. You see how I tried to give it back to you in righteousness? I felt like they stole it from you, Dad, but I realized they didn't. I realized you set it up for me. After the flood, you saw me. Anyway, another night on the beach. This is what, day 3? Tomorrow's day 4. You probably don't listen to this stuff. Or maybe you do. I bet you do. I bet my work's hanging with you. Is there anything better to watch right now? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is that I don't know. I'll be happy when the unrighteousness is over. I would love to be here if it was clean and if it was righteous and if we were not led astray and everybody loved each other and if everybody fought for each other the way I fight for all of them, I would be so happy. And it's like a dream that I'm just not gonna get to see happen, even though I did everything to help it come into fruition. I don't know. But I also I believe in what Enoch said. I believe that you are gonna come. That apparently I go with you. I don't know where I'm going. Hopefully in the TARDIS. I want to see something. I want to see how cool it is. I know you made something amazing. There is no way we are dreaming of a TARDIS and having Doctor Who episodes, which I know that angels are the ones who inspire mankind to create these ideas and movies and to get these things in the sky. I know you're echoing them. I know it's controlled. I am positive it's controlled. I know what an echo feels like, and even me, who knows I'm being echoed, still it works on me. Jesus, what a horrible thing! What technology is this? Oh. Anyway, I'm just so intrigued. So intrigued. The crystals, the technology, the building. You saw my macaroni pictures, Dad. I don't want you to show me how to make some cool stuff. I want to see some. I know your stuff is perfect. I know it's excellent, perfectly tessellated, excellent, pristine crystals everywhere. I bet the flow is perfect. I bet you got 40, 50 lines of spintronic energy flowing just when you walk down a hallway. I'm intrigued about the portal technology. I'm intrigued about the resonant node portals that harmonize along thought. I'm interested in as the density of the vortex matrix as the bandwidth it loses bandwidth density as we flow through the orbit of alternating current light matter, moving closer to consummation. I'm intrigued on with so many things. I'm intrigued on so much with how I want to know how you discovered it. Are you just like me? Were you just like me in your origin? Were you obviously not? I think you were. If I'm right, I think you were like 300 to 350 years old when you discovered it. And in your cycle, you guys lived longer. But I don't know if that's right or not. That's what I feel. That's what I felt. I still feel it. I felt a lot about you. And I don't know if the dreams, all those weird dreams I was having, I don't know if it was alternate memories of my past spirits converging, which it seems like they're all documented. Mankind will look and they will see this stuff. Let's see, I'm telling the truth. They're going to have all the times of everything that I looked up things. They're going to be able to see that I was not lying. They're going to be able to do forensic analysis on everything and see that I told the truth and that something weird's going on. And also, I know I feel the children from the future reaching back into the past, playing around. I feel like you allowed them to play a little bit, but not to be obvious, not to hurt themselves. Anytime you're even making little modifications on your own temporal pathway, it can be dangerous. It can be dangerous. Causality affects you. Erase yourself unless you're on a separate temporal pathway. Modifying another is just anything other than that is, well, not anything, but modifying your own temporal pathways is dangerous. But, I explain all this stuff. I explain the Trinity defense system. I explain all this stuff to you. Um, did you see this and say, "Oh, this is good stuff. I'm going to implement it"? Did you decide to build the house that I designed for you? What is going on? I need these questions answered. That's what's happening. Anyway, I spent all this time talking. I'm gonna go. I know you're not gonna listen to this. Anyway, I love you. What's wrong with me? Why do I always tell everyone that I love them? I do. Even the bad ones. I do love them. Every single one. All right. Bye, Dad. Good night.